Narcissists can cross any levels imaginable to just get what they want, even if that means faking emotions. And I mean precisely faking emotions. They can pretend to be sad, nostalgic, and even angry to get you to walk on eggshells around them, or to just get what they want from you. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today's episode is all about 5 emotions that narcissists fake to fool you and trap you. Before we get started, I would like to share a free answer guide with you that has the answers to top 10 questions almost every survivor of narcissistic abuse asks. Download it now by clicking the link over here. Let's get started. Number 1. Fake nostalgia. A narcissist knows that if they're able to make you remember, rethink and recall the good memories that you have had with them, you would be in a vulnerable spot. Why? Because you would start missing them. You would start questioning your decisions. Those good memories that you have had, they have the emotional content with them, attached with them. So when you think about them, those good memories, those nostalgic memories come up with the emotions of missing them, wanting them back, and wanting to give it one more chance. And all of those cycles, that rumination, that justifications happens in your head, and then they get you to a point where you are ready to give them this one more chance, the final chance. And that is how they use your own nostalgia against you. They may pretend and they may say things like, well, I miss the time we had together. Do you remember when we went on a picnic and we had a wonderful holiday and so on? They would pretend as if they are in deep pain because they are missing those things as well. And then you would miss them at the same time, but your missing would be genuine and there would be fake. It's all fake. It's just to give you an idea that there is still a chance. It's just a way to make you whitewash all the bad things and just over-focus on these couple of good memories that you can count on fingers because they are very less, and that intensifies the cognitive dissonance as well. Number 2, fake interest in things that you like. Now, in the beginning of a narcissistic relationship, a narcissist has to do everything in their capacity to make you fall for them. So they pretend to like the things that you like. They start wanting the things, desiring the things that you want and desire. Why? Number 1, they don't have anything solid of their own to present. Number 2, by creating this, by mirroring your likes, wants and desires, they increase the likelihood of creating a rapport, a solid rapport. And when there is this rapport between you two, your barriers go down. You stop questioning their motives and you feel like an invisible bond that has been created between you and them because they are quite similar to you, and that gives them a way to slip through the cracks. By mirroring your likes and wants and desires, by faking the interest in the things that you like and want, they are able to fool you, and then it becomes easy for them to exert control over you. Number 3, fake happiness and satisfaction. Now, a narcissist is all about a facade. I mean, their life is an example of hypocrisy. If you have to understand what it means to be a hypocrite, look at the narcissist. They pretend to be happy, satisfied with their life in the public to project an image that is completely false. They do this especially in front of those they are jealous of or they are in competition with. They want others to think and believe that the narcissist is living a wonderful life. They have a wonderful family. They are married to a wonderful spouse and they are so happy. I mean, the likeness of this happiness can be nowhere found. They just want you to think and believe that they are amazing at what they do and they have a great life that they have created. But if you were to look at the reality, they are the most miserable people that you would ever come across, because there is no true connection that they experience with anyone. There is no connection that they have with their children. There is no connection with their spouse. There is no connection with their family members. There is no connection with their friends. There is no connection with anyone, literally anyone that they have in their life, who is present in their life. So this fake happiness, they just fake it just to make you, either you jealous if they are if they have discarded you, or if you have discarded them and they are now with a different partner, they're pretending to be happy just to give you a false idea that they are satisfied. But it's not true. The reality is completely opposite. Now, before we move to number 4, I'm just curious to know, what weaknesses were you able to point out in the narcissist that you're with? Drop your experiences in the comments below. Maybe it can help a survivor to feel validated. It may help someone to really make sense of their experiences. Number 4, fake remorse to retain you as a supply. Now, normally narcissists do not apologize. They do not say sorry, because of course it's their entitlement, it's their grandiosity that never lets them to accept that they are at fault. So they don't say sorry. They don't take account. They don't accept any kind of accountability. They don't accept that they are faulty. It is always someone else. Accept them. But there can come a time can come in your relationship where they may apologize, but it would be a false apology. It would be a false apology. They may say sorry, and they would do it only if they have no other option available to make sure that they keep getting supply from you, especially if you are their primary source of supply, if they are married to you, if they have children with you, and if losing you would mean losing the image they have created, they have projected in front of others. They would be sorry but wouldn't mean it. So they fake this false remorse. You would see them, all in tears, sobbing, crying, begging at your feet, and just wanting that one last chance. Just wanting that one more shot and promising you the change that you have wanted them to make throughout the time that you spent with them. If this happens, just understand that it's all a facade. They don't mean it. They don't mean it, and they won't change at all. Number 5, and the final one, fake tears to vacuum all the attention in the room. Now, some of the narcissists like to be seen as a victim. So, to get their victimhood glorified, they would start crying for no reason. They would start sobbing for no reason. This is mostly found in female narcissists. You can have vulnerable male narcissists as well, but typically this kind of pattern is seen in female narcissists. So they would be in a gathering, and without any reason to do it, they would start crying, and they would start counting the problems they have in their life, the ailments, the health issues, everything terrible, how they're a victim of their life, and how they're a victim of every circumstance, and how unjust things have been done to them, and so on. And then this would lead them to have the attention of the collective. Everyone who is present in the room would start catering to their needs, and would start being there for them, and would start reassuring them. And that is the biggest form of supply that a narcissist could garner in a moment. So what they do through this crying is that they weaponize your empathy against you, because once you show that empathetic side to the narcissist who's being vulnerable, instead of being thankful to you, instead of just being grateful, they would start using it against you. They would start pushing your emotional buttons, guilt trip you, and then get you to do things that you wouldn't do otherwise. That's why they have been rightly called as sympathy vampires. They feed on your sympathy. The moment they see there's a room to manipulate you, to use this sympathy against you, to get you to do things for them, they wouldn't give it a second thought. They just jump in instead and do everything, take everything that they possibly can to just exploit you. So these were the 5 ways a narcissist fakes emotion, because they truly cannot feel a genuine emotion. I hope it helps you to truly understand what it means when a narcissist pretends to feel a certain way. I'll talk with you very soon in the next episode. Till then, let the healing begin.